And girl, it was too much for me. It was way too much for me. Hey babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne, and in today's video we will be reviewing Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt perfume. Now I'm excited to get right into it with y'all. Not right into it like we about to fight y'all, but I'm ready to jump right into it. But before we do that, please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, stick around. I know some of y'all be coming back. I don't know what y'all trying to figure out, if you like me or not, but if you're coming back, I think you like something. Might as well hit that subscribe button. Alright y'all, so let's get right into it. I got this perfume from the cosmetics company store. If you're not familiar with the cosmetics company store, it is a store that I believe they only have at outlets. So if you have an outlet local to you, girl, go check the directory and see if they have a cosmetics company store. Not only do they sell perfumes, but they sell makeup like Too Faced. They sell, what else do they sell? They sell other beauty products, and they're all high-end name brand products. So definitely go to your local one and see what you can find in stock, because stuff be going very fast because it be at a very good price point, like 50%, 40% off. So again, today we will be reviewing the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt perfume. So here she is. Look at this bottle, y'all. Like, the top is just gorgeous. I love the top, especially because it's wood sage and sea salt, so that already gives ocean, right? That's what this top is giving. It's in the wood, it gives like what is it called, like cabin. It's not a cabin, but you know, the little places on the beach, like a beach house. It's giving beach house, right? I don't know what's going on with my brain today. It's giving beach house. It's giving luxury beach house. So this is a fragrance, before we even get into it, this is a fragrance that I think is definitely a good for a vacation. You know, when you're going around some water, this is definitely a fragrance that you would want to take. So I've already tried this fragrance out. This won't be like a blind try with you all, so I already know that I like this. This is really good, and this actually is not my first Jo Malone fragrance. The first one, I can't remember the name, but it had like blackberry or something in it, and girl, it was too much for me. It was way too much for me. But I'm talking too much. Let's spray it. Oh my gosh. So when you smell it in the bottle, you instantly smell like that woody fragrance, but it's not too heavy or intense, because the sea salt, I believe, look, I'm not an expert, but I believe the sea salt kind of like, it dampens it a bit, it downs it a little bit. So the wood and the sea salt definitely pair very well together. So let's go ahead and spray her. I'm gonna spray her on the bag, y'all. So I have the cosmetics company store bag, and it actually shows all the brands that they have, so we'll go over that a little bit later. So we got a nice spray on there, y'all. Let's let it air out. Oh my god, it smells so good. And again, you definitely get that wood on the first inhale, and the sage as well, but the sea salt does a really good job at kind of like balancing it all out, so you don't smell like a fire. You know what I mean? Like, it's really a light scent. And what I found, because I've tried this out, I wore it out a couple times, and it definitely, when it dries down, it smells amazing. It smells really good, but it's a very light fragrance. Like, I don't know if it lasts all day. It's definitely a fragrance that you might need to reapply, and that could be my senses that are actually, you know, not catching up on the scent. Maybe other people can smell it and I just can't. But compared to other fragrances that I have been trying lately, it is a bit light, but it still smells really good. So if you have a very sensitive nose and you can't wear very like intense fragrances, I would look into this. Maybe get like a sample, go try it out at the store, you know, spray it on your wrist, wear it throughout the day, and see how it does, because I don't think it's very intense. But I want to share the scent profile with you all. I don't want to just go out, oh yeah, I think this smells good. I definitely want to give you the notes and kind of, you know, get into why it smells good. Okay, so I'm using Fragrantica as a reference. It is a really cool site that you can go to if you notice that you like a certain fragrance. Like I always use Valentina Born Aroma as an example. Girl, I'm sorry if y'all can hear. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my chair, girl. It is squeaking. Like, it's telling me that I need to go to the gym. I only been to the gym once this week. It's saying, baby, go back. Because why is my chair squeaking like this? I'm barely moving. But the shade, I'm barely moving. Anyways, Fragrantica is a really cool reference. If you notice that you like a scent, you can go and you can look at all the, like you can look at the top notes, the middle notes, and like the overall scent profile. And then you can, when people ask you what type of scent you like, you can be like, oh, I like musky, I like floral, I like citrus scents. It gives you a better idea of what you are like more attracted to and what attracts you to a fragrance. So I would definitely recommend using Fragrantica. I'm not sure if that's not how you pronounce it, girl. I might be mispronouncing a lot of stuff in this video, so give me grace. But I would definitely recommend using Fragrantica as a reference, especially if you're new to fragrances like me, girl. It's a very good reference. So the Wood Sage and Sea Salt by Jo Malone was first released in 2014, and it was actually created by Christine Nagel. So that's really cool to know who actually created the scent. And it is actually a fragrance for both men and women. So it is a unisex fragrance. And I definitely get that by smelling it. Like, it definitely gives unisex because it's not like fruity or anything like that. Like, it's just a good smelling fragrance. So I can definitely see a man wearing it or a woman. Like, it doesn't, you know, pull either way. So the main accords of the perfume, I like to say this is like the overall scent profile, is it's aromatic, it's salty, it's marine, citrus, musky, herbal, soft, spicy, floral, and this is all the way at the bottom. So it's going in kind of like order of like how much it contains of each, and then aquatic at the very bottom. So that's really interesting just to get like an overall feel of the perfume. So you know, like it's more of like a musky, salty perfume, which is what you pick up. And the aromatic, I think that's definitely speaking to the wood, because again, girl, that wood, it punches, it packs a punch, but the sea salt does a really good job at like rounding it out, so it's not too much. I heard at that about the replica Maison Margiela, and I could have smelled that, but I knew I wouldn't be interested in it, so I didn't even waste my time. But I heard that smells like a fireplace, like this fake fireplace beside me. If I would have sprayed that, supposedly I would have felt like the real thing was in the room. But this does not give fireplace. It does not give fire at all. Like, y'all really, if you haven't smelled it, you really have to smell it. I honestly think out of all the Jo Malone fragrances that I've smelled and that I've tried, because this is the second one, this is the best. This is the best one, to be quite honest, okay? So now let's get into the fragrance notes. So the notes are sea salt, sage, grapefruit, ambrette, which is musk mallow, and seaweed. So it doesn't have a lot of notes. It doesn't have like a top, a middle, and a bottom. It seems like all the notes are kind of like on the same level. They're all on the same playing field. So again, this is a really good fragrance. I think this could be a nice like everyday fragrance. It's definitely a fragrance that you could possibly layer with other fragrances, because again, I don't know about lastability. I'm not sure if it's lasting throughout the day or if I'm just not able to pick up on it. But definitely like going throughout the day, I have smelled my wrist and been like, oh girl, where's the perfume? Where is it? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I've definitely worn some perfume that it lasts a little bit too long for my liking, and then I didn't like how it necessarily mixed with my personal body scent. So that's not what happens with that. To me, it kind of just goes away. But again, I don't know if people around me are able to smell it. I haven't got any compliments on it, and I've wore it a couple times, so I don't know if that speaks to the fragrance at all, because I definitely know that is a good marker of how well a fragrance smells. Like if you get compliments, girl, you already know. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. But I definitely think this is a good fragrance to have at the cosmetics company store. Again, It is very highly discounted. So I got this bottle. This looks like a full-size bottle. It doesn't, let's see, it's 3.4 fluid ounces. So this is definitely like a full-size bottle. This was $60. If you know anything about Jo Malone, girl, that is a very good price. Like regularly this was at least $120. Now it didn't come in a box, it didn't come wrapped up all special or anything like that. It came in this cute little bag, okay, and that was it, that was all. But I was very excited to find this. They didn't have, I don't think they had any more Jo Malone fragrances at the time, but what's really cool about the cosmetics company is that they get a lot of stuff new all the time. Okay, kind of like Marshall's, TJ Maxx type of vibe, but more high-end products. And these products are not like out of date, out of stock, you know, and nothing like that, girl. It's fine for you to use. So again, highly recommend. They also had like the Jo Malone candles. They had a lot of Tom Ford fragrances. Every time I go in a cosmetics company store, they have a lot of Tom Ford fragrances. And I even noticed they had the candles as well. I want to look into that. So I think next time I go there, I'm going to see how much they were, because I didn't even inquire. But I'm definitely going to look into that more. But y'all, I highly recommend this fragrance. I was really excited to get my hands on it, especially for a discounted price at $60. Girl, even if you're not looking for this fragrance, girl, go to the we're gonna call it the CC store. Go to the CC store and see what fragrances they do have that you might be interested in, because they have a lot. And again, they get a lot of stuff coming in, you know, at different times. So girl, go to your local one, ask them when they get their stock in. Okay, become friends with the people in there, so you already know what days to come in there so you can get the best stuff. And again, they don't only have fragrances, they also have concealer, like foundation, they have makeup, all that, girl. So girl, don't sleep. But anyways, as always, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for rocking with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.